What's up, everybody? This is Thanatos Prime here, and today, March 29th, 2025, I just hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Now, the fact that I just said that is just mind boggling. If you'd asked me this time last year that we'd be at this many subscribers, I personally don't think I'd believe you. But we are, a lot of that's from that Scream voice changer video that I did, which I never planned on that being the biggest video, you know, reaction wise that I would make. And honestly, it's just, I just do these videos for fun. I don't really go in with scripts. I mean, if I think of a skit in my mind, I'll find a way to incorporate it. Given how YouTube shorts are only like a minute if you want to have music, which I am working on a music related project with a good friend of mine, ET Mono. So stay tuned for that. Got to stay hydrated and making sure that this is not dirty brown water. I can't wait for Smiling Friends season 3. It'll probably be another like 2 years, but oh well, you can't really rush something that's comedic gold like that. But yeah, I'm just chilling here. Did set up some new stuff behind my around my Final Destination 2 poster. And thinking about doing like movie reviews or something like that. I mean, like I stated before, I've been on a real Universal Monsters kick. That'd be something fun to explore, talk about. Uh, the Final Destinations. I had something in mind for that, like maybe a Thanos thoughts, but I don't know. Things with Dano, I don't know. A little him goes a long way. Trust me. As far as like Godzilla related content, I do have some stuff in the works. Something that I didn't plan on happening. Well, it popped up and I'm really excited to present that video. I thought about maybe doing some more Hiya Toy stuff. Like the Femmuto, that's a fun figure. Got some stories behind that. Like in the context, I think I've explained this before. I think I did that in the unboxing video of her. She was everywhere when I was overseas in Japan for my vacation, and I saw her like 4 or 5 times around the Akihabara area. But I had a credit from BBTS from that Deadpool figure with the messed up head. And I thought, I think she's going to be the next pre order. And I thought I would get her at a discount. I got Swoop. Oh, well, she's a fun figure. But I got to be honest, the Mutos are not my favorite original Monsterverse creations. I still like them, though. Like, there really isn't any monster in the Monsterverse that I just flat out despise or I wish it never existed. I try not to be like that when it comes to stuff I like. It's like if I don't like something, it's like, okay, it's not for me. But I'm not gonna be like dissing somebody if they like it, unless it's something like really cringe or whatever. But yeah. Transformer wise, I thought about doing a special like combiner themed week when it comes to reviews. I have a lot more figures than I've shown in my videos. It's just a matter of taking the time to dig them out. Recently, I had the opportunity to play Double Dealer of all characters for somebody. Uh, my friend on Discord, he's a cool dude. He deserves a shout out. Let me find out how you pronounce his name on Discord. Just making sure it's, some people, they have different usernames. Some they want to keep kind of on the down low. Some they want to proudly display. Just making sure. Let's Talk King Ghidorah on YouTube. Yeah, he's really, I like this guy's scripts, and I'm really picky when it comes to voice work. It's not anything personal, but a script really has to speak to me, and I got to make sure it goes with standards that I want to do. I don't want to be doing scripts where something's overly political or overly like religious stuff like that. I'm not gonna partake in. Those are discussions. All the people can have those. I don't want to talk stuff like that on this channel. Uh but yeah, Transformers. Like I said, I want to do a Bruticus week or something. Maybe Combiner Wars. I'm just debating on if I want to sell mine now or if I should wait and do a comparison. Because there is some sentimental value. Combiner Wars Devastator was actually my very first combiner. Yeah, or not combiner, my very first Titan, actually. Because I didn't get Metroplex till way later. Never seen Titans on store shelves. No, I never have. I've seen Commanders, but I've never seen Titans in my area on store shelves. But yeah, that was my first Titan. Some sentimental value, but it's about time to move on. Uh Hyatt Toys end of things. I do have Shimu on pre-order, so that'll be fun. I kind of do want to do more Hyatt Toys videos. I definitely want to discuss Kong a lot more. And this idea has been tossing around in my head for a while. I like Gamera. Why don't I talk some Gamera stuff too? I mean, he's kind of close enough to. I mean, I can't. I'm not dogging Gamera. Gamera. I like Gamera. Heisei and the anime was great. I loved that anime. Between the big three, Gamera easily wins because I've gone on record saying this. I don't like the Godzilla animes personally. They have some interesting ideas, but the actual execution, they're not fun for me to watch. I could see why some people would like that sort of thing, but for me, it's just not. I don't want to have to overthink when I'm watching a giant monster, whether it's Godzilla by himself or whether it's him versus someone else. And sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of some of those designs, but I will respect the creativity behind them. Screen wise, I might see about doing a video. I actually found a place that sells a variant of the Easter Unlimited EUs. Yo, Transformers fan 5000. Glad you can make it, man. I've been rambling on, just talking random stuff. uh but yeah, screen wise, I do have some stuff in the works. I have some skits in mind. It's just a matter of actually setting some time to do them. Plus, I kind of lent out my Spirit Halloween fake buck 120. I don't think I'm going to get that back, but I kind of knew that for something in mind. And I might get another foam one. I haven't decided. Yes, you are. But not your cowardice, because you, sir, you still have a Galvatron to fix. You're never living that down. That's a running theme on this channel, is going to be a feud that Transformers Fan 5000 started. He has a Kingdom Galvatron. I know he's brave enough to do the shoulder fix. I did it. Was it a little scary? Yeah, but I powered through it and my Galvatron's way better. It's not wrong like his. I don't care if you viewers, if you guys didn't want to do that shoulder fix, that's fine. But my friend, I know he has what it takes to do it. I love how you act as though I'm actually gonna fix it. Well, until you do, Super Megatron's gonna stay in his box. I mean, everybody says that's a great figure. Or I guess some people have said it has really wonky QC, like two of the same treads on each side, or two of the same treads on each side of it, and it's like a pin joint or something. I don't know. I have not messed with a Titan's Return Galvatron figure in a while, even though I kind of like that one. Like, part of me kind of regrets selling it. I would have liked to have done a small short on it, but I don't know. I mean, I might get a hold of one for a collab. I might see about doing with some friends, but I don't know. No, no, yours is wrong. I mean, how can you sleep at night with those ugly pins staring you in the face? Again, for other people, I don't care, but my friend, I know he can do it. Quiet, Benno. I would say shut up, but I just realized that's kind of becoming a catchphrase with me and this dude. He's giving me the silent treatment now. So, yeah, very mature, Thano. Very, very mature. Uh, One thing I'm thinking about doing with this channel that just sounds wrong out of context. Transformers fan, sleeping soundly. That 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 just sounds wrong. But one thing I'm thinking about doing with this channel, I'm thinking about digging out some of the Beast Wars related figures. I like Beast Wars. I have season one on the DVDs, and I got on Tubi. I just haven't gotten around to watching it, but I watched the whole series on YouTube back in the day. Yeah, I should. I think I'm gonna do some more Beast Wars here in the future. You know, it's been fun doing this with digging out old figures. I mean, these ones are generations onward. I don't really have my universe stuff anymore after a while. Those kind of they were fine for what they were. They were great, but some of them it was just time to move on. Like my Prowl was a victim to discoloration and the sticky paint apps. I don't know if it's from my area. I had him in a pretty dry place, but the paint was you could scratch it off with your fingernail. Same with part of Ironhide and Ratchet, which it's funny. I have a story about I have a funny story about Universe Ratchet. So my good friend Sound Blaster Prime, who's commented on a couple of my videos, and he has a cool channel on his YouTube. He covers some Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff, Transformers, different things. But he had got Universe Ratchet. I never got around to it. Kind of regret it because I was just getting back into the classics or Chug stuff at the time. And it's oh, I really need a Ratchet. I don't like this, but it's the only Ratchet right now. I was early teen, so third party was out of the question. I had to save up a heck of a lot of money for that, and yeah. But I did a trade. I think I gave him yeah, I gave Sound Blaster Prime all of Fall of Cybertron Bruticus. I figured 5 deluxes in exchange for one older one that I kind of wanted. It seemed fair. Held on to it until the Earthrise one got announced. And I like that one for the most part. I can see why it has its flaws. Or no, wait, I got the Walgreens exclusive one. Then Earthrise. I remember years ago, if you had a third-party upgrade kit, people bowed down to you. Now everyone does upgrades. That's true. I actually anyway, going back to the old story before I tell this one, um, Sound Blaster Prime got the Ratchet back. I was just bored with it. I got in the Siege Walgreens one at the time, gave it back to him. So, yeah. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's truly yours. And that Ratchet is truly is. He still hasn't. But yeah. Upgrade kits. My first one was a fans project Bruticus to convert the Energon Bruticus Maximus figures into a G1 style. That was a good kit. You know, by today's standards, it's not that good. But back in the day when that's what third party was about, like making your already existing toys better, like companies like Fans Project crawled, so or not crawled, they ran for a bit. Fans Project, they started stuff that DNA Design does now. And that was pretty cool. And that was an alright kit. I don't know if I got a knockoff one because some of the quality just wasn't the best. And the plastic was some parts were kind of scary to transform or a little bit loose. That was still cool though. Like I said, Bruticus is my favorite combiner, so I might do. If you guys want a Bruticus week, I'll gladly do it. And there are some plans with Bruticus down the line. Since we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm comfortable enough to talk about some stuff I want to do with this channel. Benno, to answer your question, I don't have the HasLab yet. I did back it. You know that, but I didn't. Well, everybody knows that. I did do a video talking about it. I don't know what's the best one yet. I had the Combiner Wars. It was okay, but some of those molds were already starting to feel like show their age at the time. And after seeing the Iron Factory one that you have, it's like I can see why people would prefer that over the HasLab. So I can't really answer that right now, but I will respect again that Iron Factory one. That's pretty cool. But some stuff I want to do for the channel. I'm thinking about starting a Patreon. Now, when it comes to that, I'm not going to be doing this. So it's like, hey guys, donate money and I can get this new toy out. And I don't have to worry about like working or using my tips. No, I don't want to come off like that. Anything that would be donated, if I were to do like Patreon or whatever, that would go towards better equipment. My camera, it's this iPhone and my laptop. But I want to give you guys content of a higher quality content I know everyone deserves. I do want to get a Transformers series I've been working on for literal years off the ground. I've hit like some writer's block. It happens, but when it fades, nice and smooth. Can you find if there's a creepy pasta with the new HasLab? If you're talking about Blue Bolts, I mean, oh gosh. Transformers Fan 5000. You know, when it came out, Blue Bolts was a female. You could say it's almost like Adam, Eve, Lilith. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into this one, but Snakes, Sinister, I don't know. There's some, but I'm a big horror fan. I like really messed up stuff. I mean, you're talking to a guy that there's a movie on Tubi called Found. It's one of the most messed up movies, like horror movies I've ever seen. But it has really cool cinematography. It's almost like Sandlot meets something like My Friend Dahmer, some crap like that. So I can go like pretty dark when it comes to like horror. I don't want to always do that. I do want to like write all sorts of stuff. No, I saw the first Terrifier. I can understand that. I haven't seen the others. I didn't really care for the first one as much. I can see why people like it, but It just didn't really click with me. Again, I like weird stuff like Found. If you guys want a really messed up horror movie, check out Found. It's on Tubi. Tubi has a lot of good ones. There was one called Honeydew I saw. That was pretty solid. I have not seen clips of the sequels. I'm good. Again, the first one didn't really click with me as much. When it comes to horror sequels, yeah, as you can see with the poster, I'm really excited for Final Destination. If that plays at my local drive-in theater, I'm definitely going to see that there. I saw number 5 there. I didn't see the other ones in theaters, actually. I discovered Final Destination on reruns. And I fell in love with the series that way. Then, I bought the Final Destination number 4. We got that on DVD at Walmart in the $3 bin. I liked it. Saw 5 in the theater. Saw it at the drive-in. Loved it. Rewatched all those. I'm going to rewatch all those again, but I don't know. I want to do more horror related stuff. It doesn't even have to be just Scream. Like, I just want to do more videos. So, yeah, I'll do that. But like I said, if I were to do like Patreon, GoFundMe, or not GoFundMe, Patreon or buy me a coffee, that's a better option. It wouldn't be, hey, fund this and I'll buy all these toys or these masks. No, it would go towards equipment and stuff or editing stuff. I mean, there's CapCut and there's other options. I mean, but people have told me before, get on TikTok. You'll make it big on TikTok. I don't. I don't freaking care about TikTok. I don't like it. So I never really want to. I don't really want to get on there. Like I said, everybody talks about that, but it's never really appealed to me as much. I'm good with what I got. I actually deleted one of my social medias because I was just getting kind of bored. Then just haven't had the desire to get back on it. Trying to think of like what else there is I want to talk about on here. So right now I'm just chilling on the stream. This is pretty fun. Some pre-orders I do have on the way. Got a special box set, so that'll be cool to talk about. I haven't seen any of Age of the Primes in person. Holding off on like pre-orders because most likely I'm going to find them in person. I checked out one GameStop. They didn't have anything. I am interested. Most likely I will get Red Alert. I didn't bother with Wheeljack. I never even got the original Wheeljack toy when I was a kid. And my Red Alert did not survive very long. But yeah, I might get him. I grew up on Armada, but it's weird. I didn't really have a desire to get Galvatron. I still have dragged my feet on Tidal Wave. Like just stuff like that. The last Titan I think I got was Nemesis, and I'm not really digging that figure. Like the arc's okay. It's fine for what it is. It's a little cheap feeling, but my Nemesis had a really jank wing. I tried to fix it. Hasbro screws suck. Got stripped before I bought a better screwdriver kit that would have fixed it. But yeah. Got most of the Armada figures, but missed out on Prime. Feel even if I get most of the collection, there's going to be a huge hole without Prime. I mean, it depends, dude. Like, I didn't get the Prime RC from Legacy. I got Bulkhead because you can fit Bulkhead in a G1 style. It kind of works. I like that figure. Knockout's cool for what he is. I kind of like that one better than the original Knockout figure. Just wasn't. That thing's kind of weird. Like, that was just a weird time for Transformers with the major budget cuts and everything. But man, like if Prime had continued, that would have been amazing. There was talks for theatrical film. I would have loved to have seen that. I didn't have a Wii U or 3DS, so I couldn't play the Prime video game. I would have though. And that Thunderwing design, like that was cool. I definitely want to see more Thunderwing in different projects. Yeah, there is APC, but again, I just don't have a lot of money for spending on a lot of third party. Like Transformer collecting's one thing, Godzilla collecting's another. Seasonally, there's the Scream stuff. I do cut back. I pay my bills first. Like what I have, that's mostly tips and stuff, which I use as fun money. But that's just me. I'm good about storing stuff away. But I don't get into like a lot of other collections. Not focus too much on it not being one-to-one of the show. Yeah, no. The weird thing is, I like that mold. I like it as other characters though. Like Flame War is an exact repaint, but I don't have a Flame War. I like it best as her. That one that was in the Velocitron line. Laser Cycle. I don't remember her name. The one that kind of looks like Nightbird, which I would not be opposed to that getting re-released as Nightbird in another selects or another capsule line. Speaking of capsule lines, I do want to get Sideways. I gave my original to my friend Sound Blaster Prime because he brought up how fragile that one is. Like, I didn't have issues with mine, but there were some people that did. Like, he said he busted his and his Universe Ratbat. Kind of sucks because surprisingly, that mold works as like a Dreamwave style Ratbat. So if Hasbro really wanted to do like another Amazon exclusive 2-pack, homage some Dreamwave stuff. Why not do that? Or depending on how this new Megatron is, the leader one. I mean, I doubt they're going to milk it as much as you can milk a Voyager a lot more than you can milk a leader, I feel. So there's that. Yeah, Road Rocket. Thank you. That was her name. Hey, Gremlin. First time having you on a stream. Hello, hello. I've just been rambling on, celebrating 1,000 subscribers. I'm really excited for what this channel goes to or where this channel is going to grow. You guys in the comments, you want to talk Transformers, Godzilla, Ghostface? I can still go on. I mean, I don't have anywhere to be for like a while. So, hey, thank you. It really caught me off guard. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I never planned on being here at 1,000. And I never planned on that voice changer video, that Scream one, being my most popular one. It's like, did that in a matter of 5 minutes. Yeah, the audio kind of sucks towards the end there. I will admit the music was a little too loud. I was just getting back on a shorts at the time, so I was still learning. Like you can see, I'm still kind of learning now. And when I brought up stuff like better equipment, thought about investing in a Sennheiser, like those little ones that you see guys like Dan Cook edits or Addy Bowley. I called him Addy Bowl to be Bulby once, but I think it's Addy Bowley. Guys like them. They're pretty funny to watch. What topic am I feeling? Let's talk some Godzilla stuff because there is some fun stuff I have in mind for this channel relating to Godzilla. So, for those that are diehard fans, my Mecha Monster Monday March theme, I've been going by the release of like how these monsters came to be released. So, Candy Kong came first, then it was Jet Jaguar, then it was the two Mech Godzillas. I already covered. Well, Mogira wouldn't be next. it's going to be Mecha King Ghidorah. There's a lot of fun stuff I have to say about that figure. It's really cool. You can't get more 90s cheese than Mecha King Ghidorah. And it helps that one of my favorite Godzilla games of all time, which I have to probably get a new power cable for it, Godzilla Dominion or Domination on the Game Boy Advance. That was one of my favorite Godzilla games. I didn't play it when I was a kid. I didn't even know about it. Because by the time I'd gotten my Game Boy Advance, I didn't have a console until the 360. My parents were kind of cheap about stuff like that. So I got the Game Boy Advance like in its last couple years. So at that point, things were going to 3DS, and well, yeah. So I bought my copy of Godzilla Domination about 5 years ago. I love that game. And the Mecha King Ghidorah boss fight, it's frustrating at first, but it's fun to get to, and it's fun to actually do. I love that boss fight. I love that game. So that helped me gain a new appreciation. Like when there's some piece of media that makes me gain appreciation for a piece of Godzilla merch, I really love that. Um so yeah, Mecha King Ghidorah is gonna be the last Mecha Monster Monday March. There are gonna be some changes to the channel. Like, I don't know. Lately, me and Dana, we've it's rough, you know. Sometimes that action figure's ego gets insane. Um, there might be another Scream related video. I went to a costume shop in my city that's open year round. They had some Scream stuff, so yeah, I might do a video there. There's a collab with a toy shop that I go to every once in a while. I might see about working with them on something. No. Although I recently started drinking tea again. It's not bad. But yeah, there's something brewing. There's some things brewing. The Transformers series I'm working on, that's definitely gonna happen. Like I said, I wanna wait until I get like nice camera or better stuff for my phone to record actual editing software because I don't know if it's gonna happen again, the whole CapCut ban or TikTok ban, but I can't gamble on that. So I want to see about getting some software, like editing software, Photoshop, green screen, stuff like that. Ooh, might go on for a little bit longer. We'll see. Yeah, I'd hope you would be. I mean, you voice a couple characters in it. Transformers fan 5000. Uh in regards to Transformers, I'm really excited for. I can't wait for the Megatron. I definitely have something in mind for when that's finally announced, which they said it's probably gonna be the latter half of this year. I'm excited to see it. Hopefully, it's worth the wait. Um, I liked Siege Megatron. I really did. So much so, I customized mine quite a bit. So, yeah, there is something I have in mind for whenever 86 Megatron is revealed. I'm excited to see a fully like what Devastator is going to look like with the other two components. Scrapper is my favorite of the Constructicons, but I also really like Scavenger, so kind of excited to see what they do with the guy that killed Prowl in the 86 movie. Able to show off the series someday. Yeah, when I get footage, like I don't know if you guys have noticed like the aesthetic I've been trying to go for when it comes to my short videos. Do you remember when we like growing up when we were kids, or at least in my area when we were kids, the old Toonami segments with Tom and Sarah when they would talk about, like, they would hype up an anime that was coming out or a series that was coming out on the block or video games, stuff like that. Like the old Toonami from back in the day. 86 Shockwave would be a re-release or a new mold. I think it's gonna be like a reskin. Like they're gonna basically take the transformation, but they're probably gonna take some of the detailing off. Because if you look at 86 figures, they don't have as much like sculpted in detail as something like From War for Cybertron. So they'd probably take those off, take off the excess 5mm ports on the body for that shoulder armor. So in a way, it's going to be a new mold, but chances are it might just be a reskin or something. Same with Soundwave, because I don't know what they're going to do with 86 Soundwave when they announce him. I might get it if it's cool enough. I mean, Soundwave is my favorite Decepticon. And if they were to do, like, say, a deluxe G1 Universe Soundwave in the same style as this, I'm buying that, no doubt. I would not be opposed to a line of... If they were to bring Core back for this, I would not be opposed to. I doubt they will, given how weird they've been about Core Class. Do a line of Transformers that kind of invoke the G1 toys, but with modern engineering to them, like articulation and stuff like that. Use this guy as a kickstart for a new line about stuff like that, like a new version of like retro stuff. I would love that. But yeah, they'll make them smoother. In Megatron's case, they're probably going to load out a ton of accessories. Like, it'd be dumb if they didn't give him the lightsaber. They're going to give him the flail. You know they are. Prime got the axe, but Prime never used the axe in the 86 movie. I wish he did. Would have helped out with the fight with Megatron. And I'm a sucker for sword fights or any sort of like melee weapon fight in a movie or a series. Yeah, Missing Link is cool and expensive. And this is fine for what it is. Like, Deluxe is like $20, which it's crazy. I remember being a kid, like when Cybertron was a thing, getting a Deluxe for $10. Or for the price of a Voyager for $20, I could get 4 Scouts. Those days are long gone, but man, do I miss them. But yeah, for Deluxe price now, this is fine. This is more than fine. He doesn't have the show accurate gun. I gave that to Earthrise Prime. It actually looks really good with him. Because the standard Earthrise Prime gun, it's cool how it transforms and you could like have it in the back of vehicle mode. In the back of the cab, but yeah, having just a standard gun, because the one that came with the Centurion pack, I wasn't even that big on that one. If you have Power of the Primes Optimus, it goes good with him, but I just gave that one away to my friend Sound Blaster Prime. Yeah, Missing Link at home is good enough for me. Sometimes, like when I'm hungry, a cheap burger beats a really expensive steak. So, yeah. Fun figure. We're at 39 minutes. I think I'm going to go like another 5 or so. I'll make it to like maybe around the 45-minute mark before I end this. Uh, yeah. So it's going to be a bunch of good stuff coming to the channel. I'm really happy that we made it this far. It's crazy how much has changed since things started. Like, I remember this channel has like gone through 2 or 3 username changes. like multiple attempts at like videos, but what I really got to say is just go out and do it, dude. Go out and go out and do it. You want to work on YouTube stuff, just do it. Even if the content's not the greatest out there. Just at least you put it out there. At least you tried. I mean, I don't know how much this channel is gonna like I don't know what the future holds, but I'm really excited for whatever that is. Yeah, better to try than to live in regret. You miss 100% of the shots you never take. Just go out and do it. Like that infamous Shia LaBeouf video. Just do it. Again, I don't really script these reviews. They're 1 minute. I mean, I'm a perfectionist, so sometimes behind the scenes it takes me like I'll spend an hour or so sometimes on a 1 minute video. I'm a perfectionist. I'm working on it, but I'm doing it. I'm making these videos a thing and I'm freaking just releasing them. And some people happen to like them. And I'm really thankful for that. I'm thankful people like my content. I'm thankful people get a kick out of some of the skits I do. And it's all spontaneous. And it's a blast doing it. It's a blast digging out my old Transformers, trying to remember like how some of them work and reviewing them. And just weird stuff. Weird stuff. Like when I reviewed Final Wars Hedorah, I didn't, that idea of having all those smelly Transformers in the background, that came to me like 30 minutes before I shot that video. So this is just something fun to do. And I'm really excited to do more in the future. I am really thankful for everyone that's subscribed, taking the time to watch my videos. Even if it's not all of my short videos, it helps. And you are appreciated. Even the bad stuff, it's like it's inevitable. Nobody's perfect. No one's gonna love. Not everyone's gonna love you. That's just life. Those that actually take the time to watch your stuff or support you in any way, those are the ones that matter. But yeah, here's to the future, guys. So this is Thanatos Prime. I think I'm gonna end this here because I've been talking for quite some time. And well, till all are one, everybody.